Alrighty, good morning. We got some more equation review today. Specifically, we are looking at um, solving equations that have like terms, which is something, again, that we're reviewing because we've talked about like terms this year. And remember, like terms basically means that they have the same variable, which means the same letter, right? If terms have the same variable, then you can add or subtract them, which is the combining part. Okay, so when we look at, I've got three examples here. When we look at the first one handy way to identify like terms is to mark them. And so when we look at this, we're like, okay, 12n, 7n, they have the same variable, so that means they're like. So that subtraction sign in the middle is okie dokie. We can go ahead and do that. So 12 subtract 7 is 5, and the n is still there because nothing changed that. And we bring down the 5 on the other side. Oops, I forgot my fancy dotted line today. Dot, 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 dot. Kind of messed up there. Okay, so we have 5n equals 5, and then this just goes back to the steps on equation solving. I want to get rid of that 5. The opposite of multiplying by 5 is 2. Divide by 5. Divide by 5 on both sides of the equation. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times n leaves the n. 5 divided by 5 on this side is also 1, but that's the solution. So n is equal to 1. We could plug it back in and check it if we wanted to. Okay, second example. Draw my dotted line first this time. Okay, again, that's all about remembering to keep the equation balanced. If I change something, then I have to do that on both sides, which does not include the combining like terms because that's just putting the things together that are already there. So first step I want to do is identify my like terms. Well, I've got 12b here, 9b, and 5b, so they're all like terms, so they can all just go ahead and be combined. And remember, the sign in front of the term sticks with it, so this 9b has the negative or subtract there, so that's what I'm going to do to these two. And since they're all like terms, I'm just going to go straight across. 12 subtract 9 is 3, b is still there. I did not do anything with the 5b yet, so I'm going to move it on down. So 3b plus 5b still equal to 16. Nothing happened there. Okay, now I still have like terms. The 3 and the 5 both have the b, so I can go ahead and add those two together. 3 plus 5 is 8. B is still there, is equal to 16. So now my last step is getting rid of that 8. This is 8 times b, so the opposite is to divide. Divide. That cancels to 1. I'm going to write my answer over here. And b is equal to 16 divided by 8 is 2. So there's my solution. B equals 2. And again, if I wanted to, I could put the 2 in place of each one of those b's and solve. And if I did everything right, it should equal 16, which I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, last problem. Now, this one, I don't have a ton of space, so I'll have to work smartly. Okay, looking at my like terms first. Now, this one, they're not all like terms. I have 8x, I have minus 3x. The 6 is a different term, right? It doesn't have the x. So I got two different things happening here. So my first step is to get rid of that, is going to be to combine those like terms, and that is these two. Okay, so 8x minus 3x, how do I know whether to add or subtract? Well, whatever is in front of that term sticks with it. So that minus or negative is with the 3x, right? The plus goes with the 6. So 8x minus 3x is 5 and x. Okay, the plus is with the 6, so I just move that right on down. Plus 6 is equal to 41. Okay, now I have a basic two-step equation. I want that plus 6 to go away. The opposite of adding 6 is subtracting 6. Makes a zero pair. So I still have 5x is equal to 41 subtract 6 is 35. Now I'm going to have to write small because I'm out of room. So to get rid of that 5, last step, opposite of multiplying is dividing by 5. Dividing by 5. So that cancels to 1. 1 times x is just x. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So there's my answer. Okay, combining like terms, if they have the same letter, same variable, you can add or subtract them to combine, then go through our regular steps of solving the problem. Okay, solving the equation, that is undoing the addition or subtraction, undoing the multiplication or division. Okay, that should help you out with your IXL assignment today. I will be on Zoom at 1 o'clock today if you need help with this. Come on by and I'll help you out.